Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. Good morning. Thomas, congratulations on causing all of us to pause about a sober reflection on something we probably all take for granted. We all can see ourselves in that first story that you told concerning your son, and supposing that we know as much as we need to know about what our family is trying to communicate to us. And by the time you wrapped up talking about the significance of the war experiences and the gravity of what was contained in that life, you really had moved us to a significant place. Thomas's objectives in this vocal variety project were to use volume, pitch, rate, and quality to reflect and add meaning and interest to his messages, to use pauses to enhance his message, and to use vocal variety smoothly and naturally. And I think he met all of those objectives very well. Your high point of greatest vocal variety, I think, came as you were telling the story about your son. You had a lot of opportunity in that story to pause and to reflect. You had a lot of opportunity to accelerate. You accelerated your rate when you were realizing what he had done and you were getting all of that unpleasantness over with. That was effective. You paused very well to express missing or dismissing his communication. And your volume was pleasant and appropriate throughout the whole delivery of your speech. I thought you did well. Let me offer you some points for polish. There is, in most of public speaking, there are many small things that need to happen in the right sequence and in the right proportion for the overall effect to be what we want to deliver. So if you will allow the metaphor, there is an orthography to vocal variety if we can break it down into its component parts and examine them one at a time in a systematic way. Your pitch is very pleasant. You have a good tone about your voice that I think lends authority and credibility to the message that you're trying to convey, and it's easy to listen to. I can easily imagine you announcing yourself as the captain of an airliner or a helicopter and commanding the attention of all the passengers. The quality of your voice is not nasal, it's not thin, it comes out very well. One point of polish I would like to offer to you is that your vocal quality has a hint of gargle in it. A hint that the words and the vibrations are staying too deep within your voice box. Like a gun fires in the back of a barrel, so our vocal cords vibrate deep in our throat. And what you need to practice on doing is being conscious of letting that vibration launch through your teeth and through your lips so that it reaches your audience with power. And probably the two drills I would give you to concentrate on are a breathing exercise and a jaw stretching exercise. If you breathe deeper and with greater control, you will probably be able to launch your voice with a little bit of lighter quality. It's almost like taking the lamp shade off of a lamp and seeing what the light does as it accelerates through the room. I would recommend that you do what I call a hissing drill. Take a deep breath and hiss, trying to keep that hiss as consistent as possible. And also, before you get up to speak, take some time to open your mouth really wide, exaggerating that more than you think you should. Congratulations on a good speech, good project. I enjoyed listening to it very much, Mr. General Evaluator.